Yes, the records just started. Welcome, everybody, as the second session of the Minds of AI established by our research center as under the Suleyman Demirel University, Turkey. We are AI Application and Research Center, as you know. So we started the Minds of AI webinar sessions. We are hosting the international, especially international researchers around the world who has great contributions to the AI literature and with their great perspectives. We are happy to host the many experts around the world. So this is just today, it's the second webinar session, and we just would like to welcome to Dr. Deepak Panuli from Koir University, India. So he has a very limited time, but because we have great collaboration in the past and we are also close friends and colleagues, he kindly accepted our invitation directly. So I'd like to thank to the Dr. Panuli too much for sharing his valuable time with us. So I will be making a brief introduction to dear doctor, and I will be leaving the speech, the session to him. Okay, so our session is with the speech titled as AI's Path Forward from Intelligence to Superintelligence. And I would like to make an introduction to dear Dr. Professor Deepak Panuli. With a distinguished career spanning over the 20 plus years in academia and technological innovation, Professor Dr. Deepak Panuli stands as a pillar of leadership and inspiration at Koir University. Armed with a PhD, Master of Tech and B.Tech in Computer Science and Engineering domain, he brings a powerful blend of academic rigor and industrial relevance to his role. And his deep expertise in AI, machine learning, soft computing, and medical diagnostics is reflected in his extensive portfolio of research publications and patents. A mentor to hundreds of aspiring engineers, he is celebrated for his ability to ignite curiosity and drive ambition among students, guiding them towards impactful careers. He is deeply committed to bridging the gap between theoretical learning and practical application, fostering a culture of innovation, collaboration, and future readiness. Under his visionary leadership, the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Koir University, has emerged as a hub for research excellence and industry-driven education. Beyond his academic pursuits, he embraces holistic development and remains a lifelong learner dedicated to both personal and professional growth. Yes, that's a great short bio for the Dr. Panuli. I'd like to say that he is more than this. He has a great research, and he is also a head of department at the Computer Science and Engineering department at Koir University. I don't know if I'm missing anything. Just let the audience to know, dear Dr. Panuli. So I'm leaving the session to you. That's all of in your side. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Such a nice introduction you get form for me, and it was nice. So can we start the session now?
Yeah, sure. I don't
Yeah.
know if you are, are able to share your screen
Let
or
me share my screen first.
okay, just check.
It is
Ah,
getting some request.
okay. I accepted your requests. So let's see if you will be able to share your screen. Yes, I'm able to see your screen now. Okay. It's on your
Okay.
side, dear doctor. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. First of all, thanks to all uh, participants who are listening to me, organizing team, and specifically to Professor Utku Kose sir, who is director at AIARC Research Center, and I am grateful to get this invitation to present myself on AI path forward from intelligence to super intelligence, and I love to deliver this talk to you because it's my first international talk to you guys. And first of all, I want to clap for you guys sitting over there in the Turkey, because you are contributing 2% of top scientists in the field of AI. In my research, what I have found that you guys at Turkey contributing 2% of total AI intelligence or total talent, AI talent over the world. So first of all, I want to congratulate to you all for this also, and for the latest news I got that you have 750 plus AI startups right now in your country. So I love that you are having such AI talent pool in the market there, and I love it. So first of all, thanks to you for inviting me, and I'm very privileged to get this opportunity. So let me start from the beginning. What we are doing, what we are going to just understand in this PPT, right? So let me start. So agenda of the this presentation will be, first we will understand the historical content of the our past of AI, or just birth of AI and all. After that, we will move to core concept, then current state, then future trajectory, and last ethics and governance, right? So let me so in the historical content, we will be just hearing about the things that the origin and Turing test, symbolic AI, and connectionism, what all are over there. Lesson from the last AI winters, last two AI winters and all. Next, in the core concept, we will understand what is ML, DL, neural network, and all. Just we are not going to understand deeply because we have limited time. So we will just discuss it so that we can rebrush our just historical knowledge of AI, right? After that, we will move to current state like generative AI, transform, where we will just understand what are LLMs, multimodal capabilities, and real world applications and all. After that, we will discuss future trajectory, defining what is AGI and ASI, and where we are having, and where we are going to be in next 10 to 20 years and all, and singularity concept and all. And in the last, we will be discussing about ethics and society. So it will be fine to you, right? Let me start from my beginning. So, first of all, we need to understand what is intelligence, right? So, in the theoretical term, it is the conceptual ability to perceive information, retain its knowledge, and apply it toward to adaptive behavior within the environment. So, see, listen, intelligence simply doesn't mean you need to learn something and simply grasp it, or not using it. We are telling. It is learning, like you are learning something, that is learning, right? But if you are using it somewhere where it needs to be, then it is called as intelligence, right? So the cognitive cycle behind the intelligence will be we are from the human mind, which comes from the human mind is, first we will perceive some information, or in technical term we can say we gather information from the environment, right? From our perceptual indris, we call it indris, right? And after that we learn some to process those information which we gathered from the environment nearby us, and then we just memorize it. We just mm, memorize it, that what we have learned. And after that, once we memorize, or once we store those information or inferences or just learnings, we may say learnings, then we are going to use it for some other purpose, for prediction purpose, or we may say some reasoning purpose, or some decision making purpose, right? And after that, we will just act accordingly, right? So these are the basic cognitive loop of human mind. In the same way, we are having the loop, learning loop of our uh, AI system, right? So in the past, what we have learned from the human mind, how human mind learn from the environment, we have just put that those with mathematical formulas, and just simply use mathematics behind it, and try to build a similar type of tools, or similar type of methods to do something, right, from the machine level, or we can say from the for the machines, right? So if we are we will be able to provide some mechanism to the machine that how it can learn from the environment. That means we are providing some intelligence to it, right? So there are multiple type of possibility that we can have multiple type of intelligence, but in human, in perspective of, in respective of humans intelligence, we may say that we are having mainly four types of intelligence, where first one we will call it fluid intelligence, right? Where we which includes problem solving skills or logic building skills, right? Crystallized learning, accumulated knowledge. We just use the accumulated knowledge from the environment which we have just learned from there. And creative intelligence, where we just synthesize new ideas from our past learning. That is called our creative learning, right? And social and emotional, which are inclusively with us from the birth of ourselves, right? From the birth we are having empathy and some sympathy type of emotional features, right? So these are the intelligence as per the human being or human mind, right? Same way we are trying to provide these type of intelligence to our machine. In the past, from 1950s, we are trying to just provide as max as possible intelligence to our machines. And if sometimes our machine will be able to just mimic ourselves or mimic uh, human behaviors, that then we may call it that yes, machines are learning, and now they may be called as intelligent machines, right? So these are the just beginning of our intelligence learning, or we may say the in the journey of AI from now 1950s to till date, right? So we are just simply following human intelligence and just creating it by mathematical logics, and providing some learnings to our machines or computers and or algorithms, right? Okay. So this is the comparison where we may just understand what is the difference or between biological learning or artificial learning. So, you can see here that there are multiple dimensions over the which we have just distributed or compared these biological intelligence or artificial intelligence, right? So in case of biological intelligence, you may see that processing these are the processing speed of those biological intelligence or human neuron system is massively high. They are very fast, right? And they can do the things in parallel inside our neural network. They can do the different tasks from different neurons, and in the fast speed than our machine speed, right? Machine computing speeds, right? But the main differentiator here will be your power. Your artificial machine, or whether it will be deep learning, whether it will be using GPUs and all, you may just overcome the speed of biological intelligence, but you may not overcome the power requirement of biological intelligence. If you may see that the same task, if your biological neuron system is doing, it is taking only 20 watts of power, right? But the same task, if you want to perform it by via artificial neurons or artificial intelligence system, they may need extensive powerhouses, right? They need megabyte watts of powers, right? This is the difference. Without getting warm, without getting heated, we are our human mind is just doing those tasks which needs gigawatts of powers, right? So this is the main differentiator, where the biological intelligence wins. Otherwise, in terms of speed, definitely in current state of art, current state of time, our computing hardware have already won the speed or already overcome the speed of humans. Next differentiator will be is our few sort learning, right? Our biological intelligence simply learn in the one or two examples, right? But in artificial intelligence, if you want to make any machine learn about anything, the same thing which biological neural system is taking, using one or two example, it needs huge amount of data, right? It is data hungry. So similarly, there are many differences, right? Our mind can do things parallelly or in huge amount in low power, but our artificial intelligence won't do that. It needs many power, more power, gigawatts of powers, and even it needs data. It needs unlimited data, huge amount of data to learn something basic, even it is basic, right? Like for example, if any human child want to learn about that, what is a fire, right? Once it touch it, it simply learns on the single event. It learn that we don't need to touch fire, right? Because it is hot, or it will burn our skin, right? But in case of machine, if you want to train your machine, the single thing that the fire is warm or heat, having heat, or you may burn it, to simply make any machine to learn the same thing, you need billions of millions of examples, million of the time you need to train it on over this statement, or over this context, that this will happen if you touch the fire, right? So similarly, there are many differences, right? But right now, in the current state, we are able to do the things similarly like our biological intelligence system, but we need to have high computing system for that, right? So these are some comparative analysis of humans and machine intelligence. Okay, so this is the basic birth of artificial intelligence, where in the 1956 50, where the Turing test, in the Alan Turing proposes the Turing test, where uh, he just simply put forward that can machine things, right? And after that, in 1956, during the Dartmouth conference, John McCarthy simply coined the term artificial intelligence, right? During the Turing test, it was simply Alan Turing, just what it is he does. He simply made a game, or made a imitating game, where he one human judge will be there, and he will do from the text to text conversation based questionnaire. He may judge that this conversation is doing by any machine or any what we call humans, right? So if any machine simply pass the Turing test, it may be assumed that it was assumed that this is not a machine, it is a human, right? But we have some examples also, that where some machine algorithms already fooled human intelligence on Turing test, like GPT 4.5 have already just fooled it on Turing test, right? So we cannot say that it Turing test is the it's only the uh, way to find out that in the person talking to you is originally human or any AI, right? So we cannot say, because it is it's still in controversial state, right? So in Dartmouth conferences, John McCarthy just coined the term artificial intelligence, and after that, during the 1960, we have some logic based system, or we can say symbolic AI we have with us, where we just assume that human mind simply learn the things in symbols like reading text, images and all, and they are connected via some rules. So we came to symbolic AI era, which is also called GoFi, gold old fashion AI, right? Which simply means that it is logic based system where we have some rules over the which some components are working, and we just simply put those rules, and after that we may calculate, and it is the beginning of some rule based AI, right? But it the problem with symbolic AI was that we cannot use it like speech scenario, video scenario, like that, right? We may use them on some repetitive tasks or like maths, right? And some fixed amount input like tasks where we have some fixed inputs. But if we are having number of inputs from more than some limit, like for example number of rules exceeding thousands, then it is very tough to program those rules, right? So the basic drawback was that we need to hard code the that logic. After that we extended it to expert system where Mm, we just simply hard coded multiple rules in large volume, right? We have database of rules, right? That was referred as knowledge based system where we have n number of rules already hard coded, right? But still there is a problem. If you coded hard coded 1,000+ rules, and in case in some scenario you have to some change, make some changes over the learning, you need to change rules. And in case when you are going to change the rules, you need to change that to over all the database, throughout the database. So it is already very tough, it seems very tough to change complete database, right? For single update, right? So it is very impossible to update the expert system. So after that we move to machine learning, where we are not developing any code or hard code for uh, intelligence, but we just simply put the data, and on the basis of data, algorithm learn itself via some mathematics or some neural system, artificial neural system and all. After that you need to just put the data, more and more data, it will automatically learn. You need not to code new rule every time. Just put new data, it will already automatically learn some rules from that, right? So this is the birth of artificial intelligence, where we started from 1950s and just landed to 1970s in terms of expert system, right? Okay, so it is not the state curve that we started from 1950s and now we are having deep learning. There are two major events which is referred as AI winters, right? Where AI spikes go down and just simply vanish the thing which we thought we should use or we have developed, right? So there are two AI winters, which is first is 1974 to 1980s, which is referred as first winter. Or the major cause behind it is was light hill report or DARPA fund cuts. Due to that this AI winter came into the existence. And after that, second time in 1986 7 to 1993, the second AI winter come, where AI just boomed and just drop it down, right? Because the collapse of Lisp machine, which was used to develop AI, right? It is totally rule based development, which we simply tell it symbolic AI or expert system, like that. So these two winters happened due to the over promising hype of AI, and due to the lack of computing system on that time. We may have logic, but we cannot run or we cannot develop those AI, because first of all we didn't have that much capable hardware with us, like GPUs and computing power, CPUs, those high-end CPUs, right? And if those were there, those were only with uh, some limited what you may say organizations, right? Like weather forecasting department may have that sound, that much sound computer, but in research centers we don't have that much sound computing system, right? So limited availability or non-availability of computing system for the AI development leads to AI winter, right? So the problem was that problem was that the problem with AI winter was that we have just put some over promised promises that yes, we our AI has just gone up from the human level and all, right? But in reality, didn't have that much of computing power, right? That's what we have not covered. We have just dropped into the winter one and winter two, right? But after some time, after second winter, which was around 1987 to 1994, we came up to but the benefit of winter one and two was that we have done some developed some algorithms like machine learning, and which just acted as groundwork for deep learning and another expert system, intelligent system. And similarly, in 2012, with the introduction of deep learning, we started real learning, because now in 2012 we have some high-end computing power with us, some hardware with us. That's why we may not see any winter in future, right? At least 10 years or 20 years, till 20 years, we may not have that winter again, right? Because we have now computing power and we have smart algorithms already with us. Okay. So the rise of machine learning just leads to development of deep learning. So it is having some phases similar to our cognitive loop, where we collect data and pre-process it and learn and some validate and deploy, right? So these are the main five-step learning or pipeline, we may say pipeline, where we just train any machine learning model, right? So first two, one, data ingestion and engineering, uh, you need to have to put 80% of your effort in those two steps, right? In those two steps only, because it consists of data collection and data pre-processing. And if you have done data pre-processing correctly, your algorithm will definitely perform well. Otherwise, if you have very smart algorithm, although you have very smart algorithm in hand, and you didn't done your feature engineering or data pre-processing correctly, it may be the chance that the best algorithm in the world may not perform over your data, right? So in the training part, it will simply we simply train the model, right? And after that, once we train the model and found our model efficient enough to be used in the real world, we may test it on validation data, where we just simply say that yes, it is now performing for on unseen data, which is not being used in during the training. Once we confirm it that yes, it is performing well on your validation data, or you may say test data, then we are ready to deploy it in the real world, right? So but before deploying it in the real world, you need to have real world data pre-processing, you need to have to done. And after that, training and parameter tuning, after that validation, and then only you may deploy it, right? Because it may be happen that during the training your model perform best, it may give a 99% of accuracy, but it may be the chance, due to the poor data sampling, you may get into the chance where your data, your model will not perform on unseen data, right? Like validation set or data trained test data. So it may this problem generally referred as over overfitting issue, right? So it is most general issue we have to solve during the machine learning training. So these are the pillar, these three: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning are the pillar of your machine learning area, where supervised learning simply deals with the labeled data. Unsupervised learning deals with the unlabeled data, where algorithm needs to discover some patterns from the data, right? And last one, reinforcement learning, is the real learning which is similar to our human cognitive system, right? Our human system learn from the environment by itself, right? Similarly, reinforce in the during the reinforcement learning, it simply learn from the environment it is training upon, right? If we may say that the future of AI will be, definitely it will be reinforcement learning, right? But due to the feature that it needs millions of data samples to learn from the environment, definitely it is not going to happen within 3 or 4 years at least, because you need to train your model continuously, billions of billions of samples, so it needs time, right? So similarly, if you may see the YouTube or Netflix uh, recommendation system, they have trained your model they are training their model from the last 10 years on the recommendation they are giving to you on the basis of your watch list जो आपने देखा, right? Okay. So these were the pillar of your machine learning model, or we may sometimes refer as type of machine learning. And these are the some algorithms written over there: linear regression, decision tree, SVM, and all. You may already know those names, right? Okay, now the main revolution come. The prime revolution in the AI history is came when we just automated the task of our feature engineering, and just given this task to our mathematical model, or we may say deep learning models, right? We simply simulated our brain neuron system as a mathematical neural system, and after that we simply put the data to the deep learning model. It will automatically find the feature and just provide the output, and after providing the output, it simply calculate error, and on the basis of error, it's back propagate the error, and just update their weights accordingly, so that it can improvise its prediction next during the next hope, or during the next uh, iteration, right? So that it will continuously overtrain, and then after that, once it reach to approximate 99% of accuracy, it will just stop retraining and stop simply back propagating. So this is the time where total AI scenario has been changed. Now there is no human intervention till giving input to the deep learning model. Now, once you have given the data, it will automatically find out the some patterns from it, and just simply learn from it, and simply provide the output, or we may say what is our decision making requirement, right? So this is the real intelligence we had. So in case, but the problem is here is this, that deep learning models requires large amount of data, large amount of iteration cycles, or we may say there are high chance of overfitting. So we used to remove it, those errors using although we are using propagation techniques, but still we need to have large amount of time to train, or to get the accuracy level of human intelligence, right? But due to the introduction of GPUs and TPUs, it is possible that we may train our model to some days, which were taking around 1 years during the training, right? So nowadays it is that the training time uh, reduced to some days, or we may say some week, right? Which was earlier in years or in months, right? But still this is a very long time to train any model and all, right? So in 2012, AlexNet, or we may say ImageNet, due to the GPU viability, proved that we can just reduce the error rate by using high computation power and large amount of data, right? Similarly, next big breakthrough was 2016 when AlphaGo come, where deep reinforcement learning has defeated the world champion, right, in during the chess game, right? And next major breakthrough was 2017, where Transformer just came into the existence, where they simply started attention parameter with memory, right? So the tagline, attention is all you need, revolutionized NLP, right? You are using Chat GPT. This is due to this has being possible due to transformer based models only. But the problem still is there. If you are going to train any deep learning model from scratch, you need definitely still in current date you need some very large amount of time and large amount of training cycles and high end GPUs and TPUs for that, right? But the solution for this was transfer learning. Now you can we may have some technique, we have technique where we can train any model on some specific task, and we may use it to for some other tasks, like we may train model or for mathematics, and we may use it to for classification tasks of anything, right? So this is called transfer learning, and this is the we may say this is the technique which saves your power, money, and time, specifically time, training time. You just train one model, save it, and you may transfer it, or we may say you may use it for other purpose by just changing a last layer of your neural network, right? So nowadays the era of transfer learning already had been started, right? Okay. So in current AI landscape, if you may see, the main AI use cases were there, that healthcare, education, energy and industry, and finance, transportation, and entertainment. Yes, entertainment is the new area where our models are heavily being used, right? But in healthcare, we already been uh, introduced with the models which already achieved 99% of accuracy, or which are just achieving the level of human intelligence in clinical purpose, or we may say decision making purpose, right? Image analysis, right? Our models are strong enough that they may 99.9% get 99.9% accuracy over to find out any tumor or cancerous element in the images, right? MRI or CTs. After that, in drug discovery, we also have the name AlphaFold, protein folding structure finding. This is the major breakthrough where our AI has done the things in weeks, which already took months to find out the protein structure of any drug, right? So AlphaFold was the next breakthrough in the healthcare. Similarly, in education, AI will totally change the education sector by adaptive learning path. Simply, it is just assume it that you are having your personal tutor, which can make you learn something or new things according to your learning path, how you understand the things, how you learn the things from the environment. On the basis of that, it will teach you some things that will help you to understand problems of the world or your subject problems and all. So definitely education sector will revolutionized for using this, right? Energy industry, it is already being used in the grids, load balancing and demand response, so that so that we may get the information before something happen, right? We may predict the scenario where our grid may fail, or power units on which our grid will fail, so we can stop it before that, right? So in energy sector it is already being used, right? Finance sector is the best example uh, to understand what is AI is doing. Already we are using some repetitive tasks, like if you have if like in credit card fraud detection system, it is already being used by companies which are providing credit card or which are looking after credit card transactions. It is already they are already using it, right? They are already finding it that this particular transaction, it belongs to fraudulent or normal transaction, right? In transportation, apart from self-driving vehicles, we are having route optimization and supply. We are using route optimization algorithm or supply chain algorithms during logistic, where AI automatically find out the shortest path or calculate the route, so that you can save your power, you save money and all, right? And currently, if in the future, what we may say, it will be definitely useful for smart city, right? Where every we may say everything is interconnected via IoT system, or every car is moving by its alone, right? Using smart car technology, and they will just simply make complete flow management using AI. So AI will decide which route to take, or which route to should not take, right? And all, right? In the entertainment, we are using already it. AI art already we are developing some pictures, music, script writing and all from generative AI. Currently in use, it is right. Gaming, or already we are using it. Similarly, localization technique, real-time debugging and substituting, we have already used. So these are the current AI landscape where we are doing something, right? So AI impact. Listen, these all use cases just contribute to global impact of AI on any what we may say countries GDP and all, right? See, in according to my knowledge, 14 and 15 Feb in the Delhi, Indian government has just Indian government just AI meet. I don't know the name. The AI impact. Some program is there. 14 to 15 Feb. 100 plus CEO of data companies, or like Google, MNC, and Microsoft, Amazon are coming to discuss AI impact on in future 10 to 20 years, right? And even if things Reliance Industries, Reliance Industries already around already invested around 7.1 thousand crore rupees on AI itself. Similarly, our Meta, our Google, our Microsoft is similarly, they are also investing 3 to 4 lakh crore rupees in the AI domain, right? Because they are seeing the future, right? That's why they are doing it. Okay, so what we are looking here is, these are the foundation models, right? Our foundation models were like LLM you are using, GPT, right? These are currently foundation models, GPT-4 and all, which we are using nowadays, right? Where we have some transformer based network to learn, to train a model and just simply fine tune. But in the future, you may see that these model itself are again used for some other purposes, right? So we are living in the world where the models are not going to be trained multiple times from scratch. You have just trained one model, you have to just call it base model and just simply use it for other tasks after some fine tuning. And what fine tuning means here is simply some changing some one or two last one or two layers of your pre-trained model, or we may say base model. So in if you can see that GPT already provided APIs from last 33 years. From last 3 years they are providing API so that any user can develop any application over it, right? And there are n number of applications already developed by student or scientist over the GPT itself. So how they just simply build it? They are using pre-trained model which have been used by GPT-4, and that just changing last one or two layers of it according to their need. They have developed some different model and they are using in real world. Even they are what I may say, they are earning from them, right? Even the base model is not there, was not there. They are not the owner of those base model like GPT-4, but itself it is now even then they are earning money from it, right? Like you may see PPT development AI, image generating AI, and all. So these are the some AIs which have used some base models or pre-trained model under the line, right? So these are the and next we are having transformer architecture, where you may see the how transformer model looks like. Feed forward mechanism, multi-head attention model, and all. We are not going to have some details over it here because we are running behind the time. Let's move ahead. Now main point of concern is here, which is AGI and ASI. In the PPT itself, you can see currently we are in the ANI reason, where our AI is doing some single task, or multiple one or two models are there which are doing some extra tasks. Not means scope of working is very narrow, right? But uh, after that, after certain time, or we may say 1 or 2 year, we will be able to get into the AGI, artificial general intelligence, where the intelligence level of our AI becomes equivalent to our human AI, human cognitive system, where they are being supplied with with the reasoning and planning power via using transfer learning, right? So I am saying that transfer learning will be the next breakthrough to make us reach AGI, right? But the problem is still into the second level, in the range of AGI, there is still not that much of problem. The problem start with ASI, artificial super intelligence, where our AI will overpass the intelligence of humans, right? Now think about the system which is higher, uh, which is having higher intelligence from you, right? To what will happen if any like AI which is having high capability than humans? What do you think that they will work with us, or they are going to vanish us, right? They are going to ruin us because they may feel that we are their enemies. So there are two groups in the world. Complete world has been just segregated into two part, which are, some are saying that no, ASI is good, it will definitely be beneficial to humans, they will work with us. But other group is saying once AI reaches to ASI level, super intelligence level, definitely they will going to vanish us from the earth. because they are itself generating their AI. AI is generating AI, right? That is super intelligence. Means they are having the capabilities of self improvement, and now they are coding itself AI. AI is coding AI and smart AI, even more smarter AI. So they may be the there may be the chance. It is my perception. Maybe it will not happen. There may be the chance that if superintelligence comes into the existence, it may be the chance they will definitely harm human beings in some way, either in physical way, or either it will be intellectual way, right? So once this is the problematic area, but till AGI we may survive, but after AGI, if superintelligence comes, we may or may not survive, right? So these are the levels of artificial intelligence which we are discussing. So these are the some details about artificial general intelligence and all. We are not discussing it. So these are some curve after some civilization level of intelligence, we are going to reach to singularity where maybe the chance कि humans may not exist, right? That will be the case. So this is the future forecast where currently where we are, and in the by 2030 where we will be. So currently in 2024 we were using multimodal LLMs which can use multiple type of data modalities, right? Or use different decision making, like is for speech, for text, for images. They are using single model, right? So multimodal LLMs were there. In 2026 we have come to the we have been introduced with agentic workflow, right? Where you need not to train the model. You need to just put your query and some agent will come, uh, start working on that, right? Like if you say computer that just mail it to mail something to this one from my mail ID, it will just simply just open your mail ID mailbox and just write a mail according to your text, and just put suit it to respective destined user, right? So this is still this is already being started agentic workflow, right? Companies already being started using it. Even chat GPT, it is also providing to develop any if you want to develop any agent, you may develop it by single prompt, right? After that, from 26 to 28, 29, this is called AGI transition zone, where we are trying to achieve human level of intelligence via some advanced technologies, right? Transfer learning and all, where we try to learn to make any model to learn about human level of intelligence. After that, around 2030, and after 2030 it may be the chance we will be going to the super intelligence, and definitely this will be the challenging for humankind, where super intelligence comes into the existence, right? So these are the some pathway from ANI to ASI from 2024 to 2020, and these are the different parameters, capabilities, alignment, hardware, and governance. Like in 2024, we are having RLF, HF, human feedback system, red teaming. After 2026 we will be having some scalable oversights where we are trying to align our ethics, our emotions to with the artificial intelligence, right? And after that, after 2028, it may be possible we may convince our artificial intelligence to be with humans, right? We may align their values to human ethics, right? At the level, at par level of human ethics, so that they may not harm. We will be trying to train them that humans are your friends and all, and you may not harm, you need not to harm humans and all. After that, we after 2020 30, if we will be getting success, definitely there will be value loading phase where AI itself join our hands to what we may say, to develop global intelligence, or we may say global economy, right? At hardware level, if we may say, we are currently 10 to the power 25 flops. In 2000, by 2028, we may be able to get 100K of GPU clusters, and by 2023 we may saturate our hardware, computing hardware. We may reach to the saturation level of computing hardware, right? What we can say, to 10 to the power 29 flops per second, right? But after 2023, we need to think about new computing technology which may exceed these calculation power, right? So that era will be called post silicon, right? And at the governance level, definitely, if AI comes into the existence, already there are three major players which are governing AI, or which had already been developed some policies to govern or to create AI during the country, to during the country level, right? Right, EU Act, National Licensing and Growth. So 2028, we will be going to the national licensing, where everyone who are developing any AI may need some licenses from the government itself. Otherwise, they are not allowed to develop it. And after that, around 2023, we need some global treaty among all the countries who are involved in AI development, so that our any development taking place anywhere in the world needs to align with these capabilities, like value loading, right? Value loading, or verified safety alignment, right? So there must be some global treaty by 2023 2030. Otherwise, our AI may goes out of the end, out of our control, right? Okay, so these are the pathways from ENI to SI. Yes, it is boon for humanity, if it comes with healthcare and biology, and if we may trust it, अगर हम उस पे विश्वास कर लेते हैं, we are going to trust them, then definitely healthcare and biology, climate and energy, scientific discovery, productivity and economy, accessibility and inclusion, and education and creativity, these are these are the area where your AI may be act as boon for humanity, right? Obviously, if your AI is doing something in healthcare, biology, or climate and energy, definitely they are going to be boon. But remember one thing, still we may not see, we are not trusting our AI on these. Why? Because see, if 0.001% it fails to classify anything correctly, like it may be the possible that any patient doesn't have cancer, it is detecting cancer, definitely that person is going to be killed by clinician, right? So where the real time use cases are there, like healthcare, we are still in the phase where we don't trust any AI, right? Maybe the chance, or maybe the chance using XAI, explainable AI, in some time, 4 year, 5 year, we may be able to trust AI in case of specifically healthcare or biology sector, right? So these are the area where your AI may be boon for humanity. But main threats are, uh, these are some examples of where AI may be treated as the threat for the humankind. Like it is possible that there is any AI have been developed by any country which may be controlled by AI, and there are the chance that autonomous weapon will be or will be targeted to the humans, right? By using any due to the error, or due to intentionally by any AI. So these are the some threats for the humankind. Deepfake, where hyper realistic synthetic media eroding the trust information system ecosystem, right? Means after deepfake videos and images, yes, it is already felt, right? Users are not trusting any video, whether it is real time video of news. They are not trusting because they are thinking about it may be the chance that is developed by AI. So definitely this is the major concern. Privacy, because you are training your AI on data, and data is are the private property of anyone. If you stole it, there is a problem. If you are using it without consent, there is a problem. So privacy erosion has been happened. Algorithm bias, yes, if you train your model on biased data, unbalanced data, definitely there may be the some prediction biases which comes into the existence when you are using those. Job displacement, obviously it will be going to happen. Some repetitive task job definitely will be removed from the industry, and n number of new jobs will be there, right? We may just simply, we are not going to say that yes, AI will remove you from the job, right? We are saying that the percentage of job removal will be less than the percentage of job creation during AI development. We are saying that, like, if for example we have removed 100 jobs from the market, there are definitely 120 jobs will be created due to AI only. You may be needed data collectors, data handlers, data preprocessors, data scientists. There are n number of jobs will be created. So these are the some risk with the AI, and the major list is still is alignment problem, where we will be getting failed to align any intelligence with human values, right? If we failed it, definitely your AI will definitely, your ASI will definitely going to kill or harm humans. So these are some jobs and society economics impacts. These are what I was talking about. That the declining role will be data entry, accounting, customer services, admin and level support, assembly line quality control, and emerging role will be AI prompt engineers, AI ethics, compliances, data curators, stewards, human machine teaming machine managers, and all. So ethical challenges will be, obviously it is black box. If you are using deep learning, definitely it is black box. So obviously XAI, explainable AI, will definitely help in this case. Liability gap, like if AI fails, who will be the responsible? Whether the owner of AI, whether the user of AI, or company, who will be the responsible? So accountability challenges will be there. Due to biasness, there will be algorithmic equity problem, where like in HR, right? HR, there will be fairness problem, biases problem due to algorithmic bias, due to training the model in biased data, right? So definitely this is the major concern. Privacy, data surveillance, obviously if any model is training over the people's data, definitely the data surveillance will be there, and definitely it will impact the privacy of any user or any humankind, right? So these are the some challenges which will be which we will be dealing with in the near future, and which we have to deal with, right? Because these are the major problem with the AI development. So these are the explainable AI. It is all about explainable AI, where a black box model will be converted as explainable model using some interpretation layer like SAP values, LIME, silency map, and all, where we use to find out that yes, this decision is came due to this, right? After, because all the deep learning models are black box in nature. They are simply giving you output without saying that this output is came because of this, this feature or this feature. So explainability, absence of explainability leads to black box model of deep learning. So once we are going to explain, if any model is going to explain why this output is coming and which are the features over which these are dependent, this decision is dependent, definitely human trust will be started generating over the AI. And once it is generated, we may use it in even in healthcare sector, right? Oh, these are the AI governance system which are in existence in the what we may say worldwide. European Union Act, which comes into first into the market, which is a totally comprehensive legal framework which simply work on risk parameter. If unexpectable risk, you need to ban it immediately. High risk, strict compliances like in the medical field or HR, or transparency should be there, like general purpose AI which are being used by anyone. There need to have some explainability behind it, right? Similarly, United States order 14110, which is also the comes after existence of European Union. And in the similar way, China has some protocols or some rules or some norms against AI development. So these are the major player currently in the worldwide market, which are using AI governance rules and protocols in their countries, right? So maybe the chance there will be some global treaty in future for AI development, as the pace of AI development is going so fast. So maybe within 5 to 10 years, we are going to have some AI treaty between all the AI governance unions, or we may say countries, right? So what we are going to say that we are not saying that you need to have only symbolic AI, you need to have only connectionism, or we can say neural based system. We are saying that our intelligence could be in synergy with artificial intelligence, right? We need to develop artificial intelligence in synergy with human intelligence, so that the feature we are having in human intelligence may transfer it to artificial intelligence in the way that in future in future your AI don't harm you. So you need to have some intersection problem patterns, so that AI or human can collaborate with single model and develop some AI which will be which will be beneficial for humans and complete world, right? So it definitely follows some rules, like you need to define a task, you need to generate AI for it. After that, you need to use humans for review, and after review, once you found that it may not harm or replace human, you may execute it, and then again feedback loop will start. So there are majorly three interaction patterns: HITL, HOTL, HOOTL. HITL, human in the loop, where humans actively participate in the decision cycle, right? During the learning phase, human on the loop, AI operates autonomously, but human monitor and can override, right? Human out of the loop, where full AI autonomy for clearly defined low risk tasks can be used without human intervention, right? So what we are saying, for low risk tasks, we may go for HOTL, HOOTL, but for high risk, you need to have HITL, right? Okay. Now, in the next 20 years, what we're going to have by 2020, there will be age of agents or embodiment, multimodal agents, right? Where total MCP architecture will be used, and number of agents will be there. They are collaborating with some within their self, and for some complex tasks of any corporate and all. But it will be definitely changed to the by 2040, it will totally change. where city scale AI management for energy grid, traffic, supply chain, and all. Advanced autonomy of AI will be there, right? Radical longevity will be there, where AI driven breakthrough in biology, enabling programmable immunity and significant extension of health span. Yes, definitely, it will definitely be going once XAI is smart enough or is advanced enough. Definitely, we are going to use in biology or healthcare sector, and definitely healthcare sector will be advanced accordingly. So these are the great convergences. We are having three great convergences where AI will join hand with biotech, where we are simply going for programmable life. When AI plus robotics, we will be going for physical intelligence, where robots and humans live together with synergy, right? And if AI will join hand with quantum, definitely infinite compute power will be there. And obviously, which tasks currently taking years to complete, after including quantum AI, using quantum AI, this task will be done within fraction of seconds, and definitely then the era of real AI will come. So these are the key path takeaway which we have just understood. Evolutionary path, which from logic to learning, from symbolic AI to deep learning, right? Intelligence level, ANI to AGI, AGI to ASI. We just learned dual use dilemma, where we are confused about whether AI is boon or curse. Definitely, if we are using we are developing AI with with some norms, definitely it will be work as boon. Otherwise, if it may go out of control, and it may just referred as curse for humanity. And responsible AI, obviously, we have to align our human values with our AI development, during our AI development, so that by design itself, AI know that these are not our enemy, these are our friends and our collaborators, or so that we need to exist parallelly, right? Human centric future, where our AI will be joining hand with humans and helping humans to develop, and doing some tasks, repetitive tasks, or some high computing tasks by AI, and doing some new tasks by human intelligence, right? So this will be the future. So, what do you think will be humanity's AI will be humanity greatest achievement or ultimate achievement? This is the question for you guys. And in the last, if you want to join me, you can scan this QR code. Thank you very much. That's all from my side.
Thank you so much, dear doctor. Yes, for the audience, as you can see, you can scan the QR code for reaching out to Professor Deepak Panuli from Kuala University, India. So it was a great presentation. You told lots of things that even we may need any separate webinar session for any of them, like the responsible AI, XAI, and also the lots of things regarding the human in the loop, human on the loop approach. I mean, the human and AI based collaboration. So I think we will host you again in the next upcoming sessions. Let's see in this context, dear doctor. So we can take the questions from the audience. I know that you have a very limited time. You also used your time for us. Thank you so much for this, dear doctor. So I wonder that what do you think about the moral dilemmas? That we do you think we need more moral dilemmas to design from the human side and to test over the current maybe the LLMs or AI systems? Do we need to generate more moral dilemmas for a purpose to ensure a human and AI based collaboration or balance for the future? What do you think about this?
Yes, definitely. In future, if you want to survive with AI, definitely you need to transfer some your moral ethics and all, or some emotions. We may say emotion engineering to the AI, so that they may never feel that yes, these humans maybe are enemies and all. In some way or other, if they simply learn to understand that you may be the problem for them, definitely they will going to harm you in future, either algorithmically or maybe if robotics will be there, definitely maybe in physical way, right?
Yes, yes, for sure. For sure. Thanks so much, dear doctor. So, there are some comments and also questions I see. Mustafa from also my research center and also from Department of Computer Engineering, he comments that he thinks that the ASI isn't that far off because it can improve itself, and he says that he read on X while Cloud's developers are improving Cloud, they are still having Cloud to write codes. I cannot read the rest of the code for him. Yeah. So he
Yeah.
thinks that it's far off
Yeah, Mustafa,
the level.
yes, Mustafa.
Yes.
Simply, first of all, you need to understand we are still in AI, whether we are using GPT, transformer based model itself, right? Because they are doing simply one thing, right? But if you are saying that we are having AGI, we are still not in AGI phase. AGI means you are just mimicking all the features or behaviors of humans, but none of any AI is still doing that. So ASI is very far away, but AGI is near future where we may see the AI which can be having reasoning power, which can be having zero shot learning and all, so that we
Yeah.
can say that yes, we are having AGI, but still we are in ANI. So don't think about that ASI will come in 1 or 2 years. It will definitely take at least minimum 10 to 20 years still.
Yeah. More time to grow up and also appear in time. Yes, for sure, dear doctor. Yes. So another question by Ilhan Koçaslan. He asked us, do contemporary classical DNN architectures truly perform reasoning? If they do, how can we move them toward a more fluid and adaptive form of intelligence? Could hierarchical reasoning be a fundamental mechanism for this transition?
Yes, definitely. As my perception allow me, definitely only hierarchical reasoning will be there, which can do that transition only, right? We may not see that fluid intelligence to adaptive intelligence, but definitely it is done by hierarchical reasoning, because if you may see that our human brain, look, our human brain will learn in single event of that sample of that particular decision or particular happening, right? But
Yes.
you need to think about our human brain is the result of billions of years of evolution, right? But our AI is still in the phase where we are having only 50 to 60 years of development, right? So think about that. Once your AI has developed in some year more, definitely we may see the results, positive results on real AGI or ASI, right? But I don't think it is coming within 10 to 20 years, because
Yeah.
whether we are having high compute power, we may be failing about the power requirement. Listen, because we don't have unlimited power. If we are having some mechanism to transfer, or we are having some small scale and high power output systems like hydrogen system and all, fusion system, then it may be possible that your computing algorithms may be developed by some computing power or computing hardware, because computing hardware takes too much of power. Still, we are not in the phase that we may say that 20 power is enough to develop any decision or AI for anything, right? So definitely power requirement is there, and still I also just point out the one thing more, memory requirement. You may see from 2026, all the compute hardware has been increased in the price. Why? Because all the AI companies are hiring memories from them on high prices. So what they are doing, they are simply giving those hardwares in high cost to organizations. Um, and for the people, they are just increasing the price of your computing hardware like RAM. If you may see the price
Yeah.
of the RAM is very low in the last year. Now you may check the price is approximately 20 to 30% high. Why? Because it is happening because the monsters, or we may say AI monster companies, they are hiring those memories from them. So we cannot simply say that this will happen by this way only, because there are n number of parameters on which it is dependent. So we cannot just say yes, this will going to be happen.
Yes, there are lots of that factors affecting the
Yes,
flow.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, for sure. So we have two last questions. Sorry that if it will take your more time, but I'd like to direct them to you. Seitan says that thank you very much for your insightful presentation. I really enjoyed it. I have two questions. First, you mentioned that humans can learn from very few examples, while AI requires massive data sets. Do you think future AI progress will depend more on algorithmic breakthroughs or on increased data and computing power? This is the first question. And the second one is that the what skills should students prioritize today to remain relevant in an AI-driven future workforce?
Yes, I think first question has been already answered, but
Yeah, I
one thing
think.
is there that depends on the, yes, definitely this is another factor. If there is any algorithmic breakthrough like transformer or deep learning in 2012 we had, definitely there will be some drastic change in less time, right? But in case if there is no such algorithmic breakthrough, already we are having some transformer like system which is very efficient enough to do the things. But still we can't say that there is nothing, there is no impossibility of some algorithmic development, right? So definitely if there is some advanced model will come after transformer, definitely it will be going to be happen, right? The second question is you are asking about skills. We are I am we, what we are saying that AI won't kill humans. The user behind AI may kill the humans intelligence, right? So definitely you need to have the skills which are used to develop an AI. That is the development part. But correctly use the AI is the skill which is needed for humans for future. If you are having correct prompt, you are using it correctly. If you don't have, and if you just throw any query, it may be the chance it will give you the noise data or some unuseful data, right? So definitely first skill you need to have prompt generation skill. Second, you need to understand data science first before going for AI, because everything depends on data. If you know the data, you are the king. If you don't know about the data and the features you are using, definitely you are going to be used by some AI definitely in future. So better to use AI, don't be used by AI.
Yes, yes, for sure. Not to be lazy in the AI era. So that's the one important thing that I'm also explaining to the audience when I do such webinars or seminars. Just do not make the AI to make your job. Just collaborate with it. Yeah, for sure. I agree with you. Yes, thank you so much, dear doctor, for answering all the questions. I know that you already used your time for your next event. So, any audience who wants to ask any questions to dear Dr. Deepak Panyuli, you can contact to him. He already shared his QR code for contact information, but you can also reach out to me so I can share his any contact information with you. So it was a great presentation. We learned, we had lots of takeaways, of course. There are many things to discuss about this, but their professor just pointed the exact things you need to think about, you need to consider in a more detailed way to move forward for a better future in the AI era, which is already going out of our control. Okay. So, thanks so much for sharing your time with us, dear doctor. I hope to see you again in the next time. I hope to see you in the face-to-face next time, of course. So, you are welcome to come to Turkey. I'm also hope to come to India whenever I have
Definitely, sir.
time, of
Definitely.
course.
I will be talking to you for some collaboration within university also.
Yeah, sure, 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 sure.
And
We have been,
one more thing, sir. I don't think anyone needs to contact you for my contact. Already you have tagged me on the poster itself.
yeah.
They may directly contact me directly
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
using
sure,
that
sure. You
tagging.
are right. Yeah, sure. We'll be keeping in touch, of course. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Thanks so
you.
much. Thank you.
Thank you
Have a
so much.
nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have
Thank
a
you,
nice day, sir.
audience. We'll see you in the next upcoming Minds of AI webinar sessions. Thank you. Have a nice day.